Warm greetings. Today I'm going to talk about yet another aspect in the corporate world regarding teams. It's called the law of coexistence. There are several components of this particular law of coexistence. It helps to turn the weak areas into strengths. See, coexistence is not a choice but a necessity which leads to team rejoice. Teams must always strive to create an environment that is friendly and motivating. Diversity in ideas and options certainly needs to be encouraged. Now, the first component of this particular law of coexistence is removal of hindering perceptions. People who board the team bandwagon come with unique baggage of perceptions, some good, some bad. The role of a team as a whole is to remove these perceptions and enable each and every one to succeed in the positive direction. Second, you need to have a slow down attitude. At times, a team needs to pace down in order to collaborate with other team members. The team members need to realize that by taking time to solve long-standing issues and conflicts, they are not wasting time but rather fostering the spirit of collective growth and goodwill. In fact, they are clearing the ground to start afresh, to start with a new perspective in the best possible way. They need to strive hard to eliminate any kind of cynicism and negative exchange. This attitude is very important in all situations, whether it's a team member to team member relationship, whether it's a team member to team manager, or even with their own customers. The teams need to realize that they are a collective, cohesive corporate family unit. They are more than just functional units operating out of an office setup in a typical co-worker environment. They need to realize that they need to relate to each other at a much deeper level. They are just like members of the family, even if they are in the work setup. They need to care for each other, look out for each other, and they need to trust each other and nurture the relationships. Secondly, they also need to put in efforts to keep this family united. It's not like you just come together once, collaborate and then forget about it. No, it's a continuous process. Cordial relations all the way. At times, most of the innovative ideas stem from informal interactions outside the office. Highly energetic teams maintain harmonious relationships, not just at work, but also continue to interact with each other with the same level of harmony even outside the work environment. So this kind of cordial relationships have to be nurtured in the workplace through various methods. I'll be sharing more details of these methods very soon. Trust givers. This is another very important attribute of this law of coexistence. It is always good to have at least 2 to 3 trust givers. Their actions and behaviors should be in sync, so which gives others the confidence to move along the same course. Naturally, the integrity of the entire team also increases because this sort of sets up an example in trust giving, trust building exercises. Emotional literacy is yet another important component. Apart from the regular training, induction, and other orientation sessions, the management needs to conduct well-being sessions. These programs and exercises are aimed at developing the soft skills, the social aspect of the team interaction, not just the technical skills. These social development sessions are meant to improve the relationships, meant to forge these relationships at a deeper level, not just at the technical level or at the team level. Peer support is another important aspect of the law of coexistence. A no blame game system is the best way to resolve disruptive procedures and behaviors. Everyone on the team must agree that sharing concerns and ideas is a great learning experience, and respect for everyone's views works wonders. Peer support sets a positive tone, context for working with others to generate solutions and wonderful innovations. And the last component is the PAL formula. PAL, it stands for patience, adjustment, and loyalty. These are the key components that forge strong emotional cords. Emotional connections eliminate obstacles caused by unfair professional practices and desires. With PAL, people realize that by playing politics or sidestepping others by a Tory plot, a team is not going anywhere. It's not going to perform well at all. Coexistence and conformity is possible when team members choose to go along with the views of others, of course, positive and constructive views of others on the team, These above components which I've discussed right now are nothing but periodic tune-ups for keeping every team on track. And group thinking mentality also needs to be nurtured through these periodic tune-ups. Group thinking in the positive aspect. Thank you for hearing me out. I hope you've understood the dynamics of the law of coexistence in the corporate workplace in the team settings. Please do apply these laws in your own team and you will see the difference. You will go from here to here in a short period of time. Trust me, because I have implemented all these laws. There are various techniques, tools, procedures behind these laws, law and sub-laws. I'll be sharing a detailed video on this. So stay tuned. Thank you for hearing me out. Have a great day. Goodbye.